Well, good evening, YouTube. Good evening, Rumble, and happy Tuesday. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're having a good week so far. And before we get started, I want to give a big shout out to my good friend Gus, who is unfortunately dealing with the potential loss of yet another one of his sick cats. So, a big hug to him, and lots of hugs and scritches to Kitty Cat. Unfortunately, this is another one of those cats that was already sick. So, it was not an unexpected thing. Still, never an easy thing to lose a pet. Now, with that out of the way, Thormurn has a house. We did say he was going to get one. We talked about this. And he got the exact house I said he was going to get. He is at 3 Wormhorde Bridge. He's got a couple little decorations going on here. A couple of my characters on my other account have passed by and dropped things off, like these lovely little firework displays. They don't do anything, but they look fun. I like to imagine if they could be used, they'd be a lot of fun, especially this one. It's, what is it called? I've forgotten. A wooden firework firing stand with ram firework. That would be fun, you know? And of course, a picnic blanket. All laid out. A welcome home gift from someone. And Thormurn laid out a few planters, because being a farmer, of course he's going to put out some plants. And a table to, well, do his gardening. Well, let's go inside real quick. Got a place to set up our cloak. Got a fire pit over here. Got some meat roasting, some stew cooking. Very good. This, a glorious beer mug trophy. That was in my housing escrow. That one, I honestly don't know how I came about that. I get the feeling Thormurn's going to have to return that. I think that belongs to Gus. Still. Got a sophisticated bird cage over here. With a bird, or maybe 2 birds in it, I'm not sure. It makes a lot of noise. A wine table. Although, Thormurn's like, why isn't it ale? Gate to Moria painting. Angle Mathithal painting. Path to Moria painting. So he's got some nice paintings. And Drive-By says hi y'all, happy Tuesday. Looking good. Well, thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you letting me know. So, since Social Stream Ninja still is not working correctly, I'm trying something new. Unfortunately, it is not making any noise. I don't know if that's because I have not set up the sound for it right, or it just doesn't have any noise. However, at least I can see the chat, so I will just have to be diligent about looking at it every now and then. But at least I can see the chat. So that's the first thing down. Well, basically this is a small dining area. Over here under the stair, Got a sleeping pig. Gotta have a sleeping pig. I had a couple of those. I don't remember when I got them. Over in here, nothing yet except for this obsidian wall carving. Got that. I don't remember when I got that. Fancy, isn't it? I'm assuming that is to honor Doran the Deathless. Nothing upstairs yet, except we can hear some music. Drive-by will like this. It's the original theme song for LOTRO when you logged into the game. So, that music box, wherever that music box is, right here. It's called 16 Years of Welcome Themes, a selection of music pieces from character creation. Hey, right? I'd love to know where I got that, because I'd like to get more of them. So far as I know, that's the only one I have. One of the things Drive-By complains about is that they changed the intro music. He likes the old music. Well, there's the old music for him. Alright, enough of that. Back downstairs. That's about all for the decoration portion. But Thormurn's house is not just all about decorations. Because this house has been set up with the help of my other characters, specifically suited for him. Starting with this patch of farmland. So he has his very own farming plot. So he can come over here and, oh, what do you know? He can do a little growing. So let's grow some, looks like we're growing some pipeweed. And he's growing some specialty pipe weeds, which he's had these seeds in his inventory forever. You get these when you grow the regular pipe weeds. You get a chance at getting these specialty seeds, which you can then grow and get specialty pipe weeds. And I've never grown any of these, so we're going to grow these real quick and see what they do. We have a lot of this Roper's Twist. This better be good stuff. Cause he's gonna be smoking a lot of this stuff in his pipe. He only keeps the good stuff. He gets rid of the rest. Oop, hold on. You can't do too many. I forgot, you cannot grow too many plots at once. Because they will time out. They have a limited lifespan. So if you don't harvest them within their lifespan, they pretty much die out. And I think I did lose a couple of them. Oh well. Not the hugest loss in the world, but still. All right. And one eagle's nest field. Another thing I found in my inventory, which I did not know I had, was this lovely little thing. This lovely little thing being a small crafting carry-all, which was not being used. And I went, oh, really? Well, Thormurn will be using it. In fact, I found 2 of them that weren't being used. So Thormurn's using them both. Amazing what you can find when you have to go through your character stuff. Now, I did say this was all nicely set up just for Thormurn. Well, in here is his own personal crafting hall. He's got his own workbench. He has got his own study, so he can do his scholarly stuff here. And over here, he has an oven. And yes, it's an actual oven. He can do his cooking here. The only thing he does not have is a vault or a supplier. But, well, they actually are a lot closer than I thought they were. So let's go ahead and take care of this real quick. Huh. You ever put something down and then totally forgot where you put it? That's me right now. We'll all scream really loud. All right, bye-bye. All right, so we ended up with 24 pouches of muddy foot. Make sure I don't have anything down here. Huh, compost. Where this roper seed is, I'm going to say R-O-P-E-R is roper. Roper's twist. He's going to have to put a whole lot of it. Either better be either really good stuff or sellable. That's all I can say. Dragon's breath. Well, that's got to be a good one. I hope. Oh, he got a crit on that one. So he ended up with 12 instead of 8 bags of that. We'll do a couple more of those. That's good enough for now. He's got plenty of pipeweed. So, that's his house for now. He needs a lot more decorations. No lie about that. The place is huge for one lone dwarf. Now, let's head over. Like I said, the crafting area, or at least where the suppliers and all that stuff is a lot closer than we thought. And come over here, across, because I got to thinking about it. The geode house is up the stairs there. I mean, we can see from here. But there's only one geode house, and I got to thinking, well, what's upstairs on the other side then? Well, it turns out what's upstairs on the other side is, for one, the stable. So we got a stable master here.
Greetings, Fred.
And he'll take us to Norian, Breland, Dunland, lots of places. Over here we also have the task board, VIP rewards, Erebor housing broker, which we don't need to talk to because we already bought our house. A very long hallway. And you go over here through these doors, and you have the auction house and bank. So right here, here's your auction house. So if he needs to buy and sell things, he can do that right there. Go up this way. Very fancy lights. There's the bank. Very fancy. Oh, look, it's scam likely. No, I don't want to talk to you. Keep calling me like we're friends or something. Over here, we have a provisioner. We have a healer. Don't sell much of anything. We have housing furniture.
How I love the ringing of
We can get coffer and coins, which is a furniture yard, mobile yard. Decorative walls. Dwarf colonnade. Dwarf dwelling. I wonder what that is. I'm curious. dwarf garrison, dwarf outbuilding, dwarf tower, dwarf watch post. I bet you those fit better in like the deluxe house, the deluxe houses, or the kin house. Fortified dwarf outbuilding. I'm tempted to buy one just to find out. Simple dwarf dwelling. Simple dwarf outbuilding. So different sorts of things like that. Then you have ambiance furnishers. You can add different lighting to your houses, different campfire lightings, all that fun stuff. Erit Mithrin, the anvil, Erit Mithrin Glimmerdeep. I haven't seen where you can put those in. I'm tempted. Gundabad. Morgul Mist. Moria Central Deeps. Moria Central Levels. Moria Dorn's Gardens. Dorn's Way. Eastern Deeps. All sorts of different things that supposedly change the atmosphere of your housing, which we're not going to worry about right now. But that's what that is. We go over here, and you have a crafting area. There's an oven. Forge. Probably around here somewhere is a study. I would assume it's around here with all these books, but I don't see it. I would have put it over here at these tables with the benches, but that's just me. There's your supplier.
How I love the ringing of dwarf hammers!
This is where you buy all those random supplies that you need. And here you come out on this side, right where the geode house is. So yeah, like I said, it was a lot closer to Thormurn than I thought it was. Nice. Now, let's go somewhere where we have some nice light. I wonder who bought this. Doesn't say. I know that a lot of the houses in this neighborhood were bought. I was kind of surprised that the one specific one that I wanted was still available. Dang. Finding a spot that has good lighting is like almost impossible here. It's so green. You know what? Let's get out of here. Let's go back to Thangulhad. Maybe it'll be daylight. Just my luck, it won't be. It is It is dawn. Wow. I did get kind of lucky there, didn't I? Let's see if we can see this. I'm kind of curious what these pipeweeds do. So this one is Muddy Foot. Triple ring. It's okay. Nothing fancy. I think that one was a square. That one was kind of boring. What was that? Tie field choice? Good thing we only have 8 of them. Now this one, Dragon's Breath. This one better do something good. Called Dragon's Breath, it better do something good. Oh yeah, now that's more like it. That one had a little dragon breathing fire coming out. That was good. Roper's Twist, which is the one we still have a whole bunch to process. Okay. It's not nearly as good as the dragon, but it was interesting. One more. Come back here, Thormurn. You idiot. We have Eagle's Nest. This better do what I think it's going to do. If not, I will be terribly disappointed. You call it Eagle's Nest. I better see an eagle coming out of that smoke. Okay. And an eagle came out of that smoke. I'm happy. Alright, we can put those here. No, we can't. Can only put... Okay. I guess we're going to be carrying around a whole bunch of pipeweed for a bit. Now, we need to complete the skirmish. Protectors of Thangulhad. Let's get down to business, shall we? We've had our fun. We've looked at Thormurn's house. We've looked at his crafting facilities. Now, no, it's a defensive skirmish. Yep. Okay. What was once an important fortification of the enemy is now held by a small band of elves. Unfortunately, the enemy is marching there in force. Fortunately, some of the ballista and catapults still function.
What was once an important fortification of the enemy is now held by a small band of elves. The enemy seeks to reclaim their fortress, marching upon it in force.
Oh, and I named his protector Stone. I also forgot to check and see if he's leveled up. He may or may not be useful. Oh well. Now, if I remember this one right, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of running around. It is good you are here. The others stationed here are all out on patrol, and I see the enemy is stirring. They will come at us from the south. We have a couple of ballista repaired and functional. We have marked the ground where the ballista will hit when fired. Make sure your timing is on. This part is an important frontline position in our battle against Dol Guldur. Good luck. Alright, so it'll tell us which one. East Ballista. I think this is this one. I think. And I can't see. Oh no, this is... Dang it. Okay, I got the wrong one. That was the West Ballista. Alright. Well, fortunately, we figured that out quick enough to rescue Rodolith. Although she's pretty sturdy elf, luckily for us. I got my east and west wrong because, well, at least we know what the central ballista is. Okay. Alright, we hit a couple of them. And our skirmish soldier went out to attack them. We'll let that one go by and get the bigger force of them. There we go. The first assault has been defeated. You have a few movements before the second. So we have to look at it this way. East is that. Center, west. And the next assault is from the center, so we're in the right place. East Ballista. Oh. And of course, I'm like completely lost now. But that's okay. Because we met up with the group anyway. Ah, here they come. Second assault has been defeated. You have a few moments before the third is launched. Hey, no signs of any encounters yet. The central ballista. Ah! I have a cat jumping on my back. East Ballista. A lieutenant of the enemy has joined the battle. Yeah, it's called my cat. Ah, no! Cat! Not on my keyboard! Oh no! Ah, no! Not on my keyboard! She's trying to get the NPCs killed. She's like, keyword's worm, I'm gonna lay on the keyword. A patrol is moving east along the road towards Dol Guldur. I don't know if that was the patrol, but that was an encounter and it's dead. Oh, East Ballista. Get over there, get over there, get over there. West Ballista. Neutral. Hey! It's not firing. Well, fortunately, we can take care of this noise. The fourth assault has been defeated. You have a few sharp moments before the fifth is launched. West. I'll wait till the mask gets here. Okay, that one worked. East. Lieutenant, huh? Which one is it this time? Oh, I missed it. Little stinker. Oh, y'all can come up here? Okay. Oh, he got a couple of them down there. Oh, I see why that one didn't work that time. Oh, Central. Hurry, 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 Thormurn. Most of them are so busy trying to get to me, they're ignoring her. Fifth assault has been defeated. Report to Rodolith. Prepare yourself, the battle is not over yet. Their leader is approaching. We must be very careful with this Alakai. The Belisa will not be enough for him. I will go and arm the catapult. You meet him out on the road. When the catapult is about to fire, look for the signal. Bring him there and let their own siege weapons do the devastation. Good fortune, and try not to get hit yourself. Problem is, I have a protector. I get the feeling that he's going to get in the way of that. Alright. Where's the big boy? Incoming. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's okay. We can handle this. I am not yet done. You just died, dude. I mean, you are so done. Thangulhad remains in the hands of the elves. It is great victory, one you should celebrate long. Thank you for your aid, my friends. You have aided me greatly. They picked an excellent time to strike while our patrols were out. Were it not for you, the forward position would have been lost. Fun stuff. And now we have opened up that skirmish. We can do it whenever we want. And now if we're refamiliarized myself with it, it might go a little better the next time. So I need to talk to Elyonin. That's the elf way in the back. We got a whole bounty out of that. Ooh, 153 silver. Well, you should not complain.
My services are devoted to the fall of the enemy.
It certainly covers, more than covers my repairs. Let's go ahead and lock those so we don't sell them. He'd like not to sell the pipeweed he just grew.
We have weathered...
Thangulhad stands still in the control of the Golden Host, a symbol of Lord Celeborn and Lady Galadriel's intent to oppose the forces of the enemy. I am glad, Thormurn. We have weathered this attack. Let them now fear ours.
The time has come to strike hard the fortress of the enemy.
That Thangulhad stands still in our control, and that the Golden Host opposes still the race that rule from that fortress, are both testaments to your prowess and ours. Let us send a message to those who reside within yonder walls. The time has come to strike hard the fortress of the enemy, Thormurn. Galagnir has devised a plan to do so, and we have been discussing it. He will tell you the specifics if you inform him that you are willing to fight. Assault on Dol Guldur. I forgot there were a couple back-to-back. Before we continue that, well, actually, no, I better talk to him first, because it is a skirmish. That means I won't have to keep going back and forth.
It will be no easy task to fight behind
the fortress of Dol Guldur stands atop the rocky spire to the east, Thormurn. It will be no easy task to fight our way beyond the walls, for the enemy will see us coming from a great distance. Those of us who do make it to the gate will need to bear the burden of combat for the entire host, for we are certain to lack the numbers needed for easy victory. Seizing the gate is just the beginning, but let us concentrate on the start of the campaign before planning for the end. So, that is the skirmish breaching the Necromancer's gate.
How can I be of service?
Now, before we do that, we're going to swift travel to Osgiliath. No slow travels this time. We want to go to the skirmish camp there and quickly check and see how our skirmish soldier is stacking up. Oh, hello, Saucier. You say hello, Miss Bella. I'm late to the party. Been busy. Haven't had a chance to catch the live stream in a while. Well, I'm glad you're here. Just so you know, the social stream ninja is not working, has not been working right in a while. So I'm trying something different. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with sounds. So if I miss chats, I apologize. I am trying to keep an eye on it when I can. But, yeah. Ah, there's our skirmish camp. I'm kind of trying to figure out how to set this up so it will make noise, or find something that is similar to Social Stream Ninja that I can use. Something. Right now I'm kind of using a combination of caffeinated and, oh, and hello, TW Has Lives. Howdy do, seems I'm just in time. Nice skirmish run, thank you. And like I was telling Saucier on the YouTube side, Social Stream Ninja is not working, so while I can see the chats, I kind of have that part set up. I don't have any ding or sound to notify me when you do chat, so I will be trying to keep my eye out for messages. If I take a little bit, I apologize. Hopefully I will figure out how to set it up. So, yeah, apps will do what apps will do. No worries. Thanks.
How may I be of service to you?
Alright. Oh, I think he definitely can use a little bit of training. Okay. We'll go ahead and do that. Fortunately, we can afford this. Oh, I can just do it from derp. I can just double click on it. Oh, you missed. Did your Marriott character come over with a lot of skirmish marks? My characters all came over with everything. Their wallets, their shared storage, years worth of baggage. In fact, Thormurn just finally got his own house tonight. I managed to scrape together enough to get him one of those small Erebor houses. Oh, thank you. And I managed to consolidate the writs I had on my main account, and I got one of the Gondorian, wow, words, I swear I can speak, one of the Gondorian kinship islands. So I'm very happy about that. Of course, it's going to be an absolute chore to decorate, but still, I'm very happy about that. Now I'm just waiting for tomorrow so I can rebuy my mead hall, the one in Kingstead. And my Lindleby house, because my hobbit needs her house. She had that house with the cavern in the back. She needs her house back.
Is there aught which you need?
Okay. Everything looks good. There. Alright. We're all set for the skirmish then. Thank you very much, skirmish peoples. I think Thormurn is going to stop for a quick smoke break. So I was right. That one does blow a square smoke smoke ring. And that is the Thai field choice. I wish they would fix that sound. It sounds like someone with an oxygen tank. It does. The sound's not the greatest, but I've been having fun trying out the different pipe weeds. Because I've never done that before.
Megawonnen.
I mean, Thormurn's my first character that's even tried growing the specialty pipe weeds. Well, let's be honest, he's my only character that even smokes a pipe. But it suited him. Okay. How are we doing on these? 11 minutes left. Like, we do need another oil. I think probably could have held. No, we didn't. Okay. Get that. Get the food. Which he's definitely going to have to start cooking up some more. Oh, that's right. We had some deed for April Fool's Day. They got us a title. All we had to do was log in. Hilarious when I see the Gen Zers and such in chat saying that cannabis, when Tolkien clearly said it's tobacco. Oh my god. No. Pipe weed. Tobacco. I mean, it... Wow. Okay. I would have thought that was pretty self-evident, but I guess not. Breaching the Necromancer's Gate. So this one is an offensive skirmish. I guess we are going to get started.
Dol Guldur is a labyrinth of tight hallways and open courtyards. The Necromancer's Gate.
I remember these were rather fun. I named him Stone. I figured that was a good name for a dwarven guardian. You can push forward and claim the Necromancer's Gate, then the heart of Dol Guldur will be open for our forces. This mission cannot fail. Without the gate, Dol Guldur stands unassailable. Fight with strength and honor. first ward has been cleared. The banner may be claimed. I guess it doesn't make you run in terror anymore. It used to make you run. Now it just puts a bit of dread on you. That's kind of boring. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. Daywalker Berserker. All right. A slab of orc meat is sizzling next to the fire ahead. I love the sound effects in this one. Especially the sound effects of the dragon. Or I don't know if that's supposed to be a dragon or a fell beast, but either way. You can take the nazgul, just believe in yourself. I bet I have to take the lag first. There's the orc meat. Encounter. Screech comes from outside the wall. Something wants to be fed. I'll see if I can remember where that something is. This one I don't quite remember. I'm not back here. It's from outside the wall. I get the feeling I'm going to run into it. Alright, we gotta go up anyway. So, up we go. Ah, feeding platform. A roar echoes through Dol Guldur. Dinner has been served. Hi! Lava lug. Maybe I shouldn't be standing right in his flame, huh? Alright, he's down. Thank you, Stone. You barely survived that. But you survived it. The second ward has been claimed. A counterattack has been launched. There's the fell beast again. And again, it did used to make you run in terror. Now it doesn't. And I'm a little disappointed. The fire aura mechanics in this game are weird. I stand near a fire Drakeling and I get that aura, but I stand near a fire Grim, something made of fire, and nothing. I know. You would think you would get more damage from something made of pure fire. And you would actually take less fire damage if the thing blowing fire is facing away from you. Okay, what am I missing? Never mind, there it is. Hiding over there, huh? Third ward has been cleared. Oh, we get a second counterattack on this one. I forgot about that. Now another Daywalker Berserker, really? Now go for it. There we go. A snarl echoes from the 4th ward. This is the 4th ward. Alright. Where'd the snarl come from? Right there. Murok. Okay. Done and dusted. Oh, flag's over here. We're already out of food. Huh. We're almost out of food. At least food that doesn't involve Daleman's crams. Fourth ward is claimed. Counterattack has been defeated. I forgot if we need to go up there for anything. I don't think we do. But I'm going to check, because I could be wrong. No, we don't. The only reason we need to go up here is if there's a encounter. Now I think our last we're getting the boss up here, if I remember. The sorcerer's ascent has been cleared. It really wants to give me Echo of Death this time. Oh no, it's up here. Duraz. And he's down. Boy, he's a big ugly. Remember when those spirits used to have nasty damage shield and attacking him just hurt you so much? Oh, the Echoes of Death? Yeah. They used to do a whole lot more damage than they do now. But I also get the feeling they usually do more damage when you're doing this in a group too. And since I'm doing it solo and for the story, that may have been dialed back a little bit, which I kind of wish they wouldn't dial things back so aggressively, if you know what I mean. You have done great work to secure the Necromancer's Gate. Report to me back at camp and we will discuss the next phase of the assault. Well, that actually went pretty well. What did we get? Heroic alacrity. It's a word of crap. 50 finesse rating, enhancement limit 125. But I don't think I have any place to put that on. Yeah, I don't. I'm using empowered blades. I'm using physical mastery rating on my axe. At least I'm using that. And on my bow, I'm using empowered evasion. So I've increased my evade rating. Still, it's nice. Oh, thank you.
We must act quickly and launch the second attack upon the fortress.
We have taken the gate, but may not hold it for long. We must act quickly and launch the second attack upon the fortress. This skirmish will happen beyond the walls of Dol Guldur. I do not know what perils we will face there, but that is the destination of the Golden Host, and we must face it now, unflinching. Ah, assault on the ring race layer. I forgot they came back to back to back like this. Can you tell I'm having fun? I do like these.
Nearly impenetrable, and the finest of the enemy soldiers defend within. Before the rest of the fortress.
Before we continue, no points to spend. How are we doing here? We're at 23 of 34. We are not getting very high up in these at all. Well, we got 31 of 34 in determination, so that's great. 29 of 34 in discipline, so that's good. Only 21 of 34 in empathy and 22 of 34 in fidelity. Yikes. Well, it's better than 0, so I guess yay. Let's see if I can remember this one. Oh, this is the one with all the little drakelings in it. Make sure there's nothing down here. Nope. Oh, and look at these. Isn't that evil looking? Looks like they're full of blood. Oh, and my favorite mobs. And I don't say that sarcastically. And these are some of my favorite mobs. These walking sets of armor. I like those things. It's kind of cool. There. We can get a good look at him there. Well, we did for about a half a second before Stone moved him. Okay, nothing in there. Outer banks have been cleared. The banner may be claimed. I have no sense of decor, not a potted plant to be seen. We are talking about some pretty evil beings. I don't think they're worried about decor. Yeah, it's the first time. Dare nod. That's the first time I realized that thing has a name. Troll Wound Taker. Haven't seen one of these guys in a bit. Look at. Now he's a big ugly troll. Oh, and I forget, they give you doubles. They give you double lieutenants in this one. A gruff yell echoes from the south. Not in there. Always like looking at this place. But it said the gruff yell echoed from the south. But, yep. Yep, certainly is. Mazog, a big old orc guy who you know bench presses trolls for fun. Alright. Mazog not only bench presses trolls for fun, but he was in pretty good shape as a result. He was a knight. One of the reasons I always like the walking tin cans is because you could tell that whatever they were in life, or whatever controls them that they were in life, might have had some sense of honor. Even if they are evil, I would say they might have been a lawful evil. Nope, nothing there. Oh, that's right. We have to clear up here before we go up there. I don't know what a forest-born raver would be doing here. A wood troll would not likely be somewhere that's not the woods. Alright, control point has been cleared. And I think it's Sigilith that helps up here, if I remember right. Yep, there's Sigilith. Yeah, I was going to say, they come from a couple directions. Ah, now they're coming up the stairs. No, they're coming from behind again. Alright. Good job, Sigilith. Steering heat emanates from the north. Achardor. And since we're not absolute idiots, we're gonna make sure we're set for this one. Alright, Achardor has fallen. Now we go up this way. I do like the torches. They're kind of evil looking. But the green's neat. And we just woke this poor Shadow Drake up from its sleep. I would almost feel bad for it if it wasn't trying to kill us. Speaking of us, thank you. You might want to join me, Stone. Welcome to the Ring Race Lair and the entrance to the Tower of Dol Guldur. I'm impressed you have come this far, but what did you expect to happen once you got here? Did you really think you were just going to walk right in? Foolish weaklings. Prepare yourself, for this place will be the last you ever see. Oh, I guess in the instance version, the pet doesn't drop in to fight too. Or in the I should say the solo version, the pet doesn't drop in to fight too. You have claimed the Ring Race Lair. The heart of Dol Guldur is now unlocked. Golignir is eager to strike the final blow. You should meet with him at once. How are we doing, what else did we just get? Cry the Hunter Bubble? I think we already used that. Yeah, I do. I'm already using that. I mean, at least they gave me something they thought I would use.
Perhaps we will see
The battle goes well, Thormurn. Perhaps we will see the song to the end after all, and have bards willing to sing of it, and folks alive to listen. Ningloril was asking to see you again. Now that the Golden Host has made it so far up the rocky spire, she believes it may be possible to achieve another of our objectives here in Mirkwood, one cast aside days ago. Oh? And what would that be? Hello, Ningloril. Hello.
The time has arrived to
The Golden Host has done well in the first strike against the fortress, Thormurn, but now the time has arrived to do what we came here to do.
We will infiltrate the dungeons after nightfall.
We came here to release the dwarf Bori from his captivity, and we still have not done so. Now that we have fought beyond the walls of Dol Guldur, what can stop the Golden Host from doing what the hidden guards set out to do? We will infiltrate the dungeons after nightfall with a small force of elves and rescue Bori. Speak with me when you are ready to depart. Oh, this instance. Alright, let me go repair first. This pain in the butt.
For the Lord and Lady, we will...
only 33 silver in repairs. And we making... Oh, well, we've got 600. Made about 930 silver. So we made almost a gold's worth in those 2 skirmishes. So, yay! Thormurn's like, hey, I just, spent some gold, so I'm happy to have some gold back. I need to eat food. I'll need to use another light oil. Are you prepared to embark upon the mission of rescuing Bori from the dungeons of Dol Guldur? Yes.
A small force of elves have infiltrated the dungeons of Dol Guldur under cover of darkness, aiming to find and release the dwarf Bori from the bonds of his captivity.
We have made it into the dungeons, Thormurn, and now it is up to you to find and rescue Bori. We believe he is being held in a cell in the East Wing. We have managed to keep our infiltration silent thus far, and some of the guards in the East Wing may be asleep on the job. Let them sleep and rescue Bori. Find Bori and talk to him. You must hurry. We believe Bori waits for rescue in the East Wing. Bori. Looking a little worse for wear, my friend. Thormurn, you have come for me at last. I did not dare to hope for rescue, but I cannot deny that I am pleased to see you. You need to make ready for our escape. Pick up some of these barrels of nightshade and bring them out into the hall. If any additional guards are on their way, the fumes from the nightshade should render them unconscious. Let me know when you have adequately prepared, my friend. At that time, we will make our escape. Pick up these nightshade barrels and leave them in the corridor to render the guards unconscious. Did I actually pick it up? Oh, I guess I did. Oh, shoot. Okay. Right, yeah, that's fine. Come on, use it. Come on, come on, come on. I better have timed this right. I did. Okay. Oh, shh. All right. Oh, shoot. Okay, got it. That was close. See, that's all of them. Come on. Yeah. So did we. Can you go any slower, Bori? My legs were numb. They are better now. Thank you, Bori, for moving. Because I'd like to get out of here. We'd all like to get out of here. Hope you did well with the nightshade barrel. So do I. I'd feel better if we moved along. You know? Why are these guys still standing? And I know I put them to sleep. I don't know. Ah, yeah, get off my butt. Get off my butt. Run away! Run away! Oh no. A lot of dead malodrum over here. You must be Bori. I thought we were here to rescue you. I am at your service and your family's. Of course I will have this door open at once. We ran into some trouble without you, Thormurn, but victory is ours this day. Let us leave this grim dungeon. I think you're going to have to carry him. Fortunately, I didn't. And he managed to rescue the hidden guard.
Bori desired.
After so much loss of life, we have at last accomplished what the hidden guard set out to do, Thormurn. The dwarf Bori is free of the dungeons of Dol Guldur. The only task that remains now is for the Golden Host to lay siege to the fortress for as long as it can, to provide the distraction Lord Helleborn desired. Bori is inside Nazgul, the central tower of Thangulhad. He desired to thank you for his rescue. Yay, we have rescued Bori! Gorothul. He's looking a little rough. Dude, they were beating on you pretty hard. Okay.
To be rescued, thus.
Thormurn. Wait, does he say other stuff? You're safe now, Bori. I hear your words, but my body remembers still the cold and drafts and the cruel barbs of the whips my tormentors wielded. If I close my eyes, it seems I am still within the cell, deep within the dungeons, with the Gethrig patrolling just beyond the door, and the clanging of distant metal ringing in my ears. I will keep my eyes open for as long as I may, for I do not wish to be reminded of that darkness. Be strong, Bori. I am sorry for all the trouble I have caused. Had I known what would have happened, do not blame yourself. But it was my folly that has brought us to this dangerous place. If I had not wielded the mithril axe Ziegelberg against Gorothul, none of this would have happened. I sought to bring peace to the halls of Khazad-dûm, but I only succeeded in causing more bloodshed and grief. It was greed, but not greed for valuables or precious ore. Ziegelberg awoke in me the greed for peace, the greed to make things right. I thought I could use it to solve our problems, but I could not. I am sorry, Bori. Thormurn, I cannot thank you enough. I thought I had seen the last of you in Gorothul, deep in the depths of Moria. To be rescued thus, I do not have the words to tell you. But it is not enough to be free while still the enemy bears Ziegelberg because of my actions. We must recover the axe of Mithril before it can be used for some great evil, and we must see Gorothul defeat it.
During my imprisonment,
Thormurn, to pass the time, I recited to myself the stories Broen and I listened to during our childhood, tales of Khazad-dûm mostly, and of the quest of the dragon upon which our grandfathers had ventured. Through the long hours of my captivity, I came to remember details from these stories I had long since forgotten. I remembered how Gandalf brought to Thorin Oakenshield the key and the map given him by Thorin's father, Thrain, who was then a captive in the dungeons of the Necromancer, in the dungeons of Dol Guldur. How came Gandalf into these dungeons? Why, Thormurn, he must have found a secret way in. Talk to Sigilith. I have had a peculiar dream for the past few nights, and its tendrils stay with me even upon wakening. Tell me about this dream. In the dream, I was climbing a long staircase, but there are no walls on either side. Shadows press close all around me, and for below, a single light twinkles in the darkness. I can see no foes, but a great feeling of dread hangs upon me, and I cannot breathe. but with great effort. I reach for Lanchagil, but he is gone. With my other hand I grasp Agnasagil, but it is too late. I am falling from the stairway, and before waking I hear a voice call out from a high place. It grieves me that they will no longer strike fear into the hearts of her foes. And then I awaken, but the memory of the dream will not leave me, and its dread remains. It is a dream only.
I remember too.
The dwarf may be onto something, Thormurn. I remember too the stories of Mithrandir, and though the plight of the dwarves was not one that concerned us in days past, I have heard the tale of which he speaks. More than that, a friend of ours played a part in it. Poor unfortunate Radir journeyed with Mithrandir on that long-ago quest to the dungeons of the necromancer. He spoke, on a time, of the ways they trod together, and that there was a secret way into the foundation of the fortress seems a certainty to me. We must find it, Thormurn. It must be somewhere in the base of the rocky spire on which Dol Guldur stands, either in Gathburz or the Ashen Slades. Find and walk the secret passage into the foundation of Dol Guldur. Wow. I can't believe we got through all that. Well, that was what? 3 skirmishes and an instance? And not a particularly fondly liked instance, if you could tell by my enthusiasm when I saw what it was. But also, I kind of do like the instance because we get to rescue Bori, and that's always important. Look at all the birds hanging about at the top of that tower. Yeah, that's kind of a little disconcerting. Those are either Craven watching everything going on down here, or just some birds hanging out. I don't know which. But still a little disconcerting. Now I know there's a stairway in here. I don't know if it actually goes anywhere or if it just there for looks. I don't think I've ever gone up past where it gets completely dark and you can't see anything. But yeah, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. This would be one of those things that's like, there should be a deed for getting to the top of this. Like one of those hidden deeds. Whoop, I guess that's the end of it. Nope, nothing special up here. Just a winding set of stairs that keep going up until they don't. That's too bad. It should, like, open up to the very top of the tower, at least, and then you can look out on the countryside or something. Such a missed opportunity. Alright then. I think that's where we're going to leave off. I do happen to know about where the next spot is, and it is in the Ashen Slades. So that's where we're going to be heading next. But we are approaching 9 o'clock, and I have not eaten yet, so I would like to do that, especially considering I'm having some nice broiled fish for supper. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that sky. I like that color. I do want to take a moment to thank everybody who stopped by and to thank everybody for their patience as I try to figure out how to set up a chat that I can actually see and hear when people chat to me. But me start with TWS Lives. Thank you for stopping in on the Rumble side. I always appreciate you being here. I hope your travels through Middle Earth are going well and that your week's going well. I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you to Drive By for popping in and letting me know that things are looking good. And, well, I guess you've already established the fact that the chatbot is still not working. We'll figure things out, right? But I hope you have a great night and have a great Wednesday and a great rest of your week. And Saucier, thank you for stopping by. I don't know if you were able to stick around or not, but I always appreciate seeing you stop by. And I hope you have a great night and have a great rest of your week. And I hope things are nice. The weather's great in sunny, hot Louisiana. And for everybody who popped in and out or stuck around and watched, well, you are also seen and appreciated. But next time, say hi. I promise I don't bite, unless it's fish. So, today is Tuesday. Thursday, we're going to do a little Path of Exile 2, unless I'm really feeling like some more Grim Dawn. Friday, we're going to see what kind of trouble I can get into in Morrowind. And Saturday, if Drive-By's up for it, we're going to be flying the skies in a loft. If you don't want to miss any of it, and you haven't already, you know what to do. All those fun clicky things the website wants you to do. Yes, fish. But I also like a good steak. At any rate, with all that being said, once again, thank you all. I really appreciate you. You are awesome. Have a great night. Have a wonderful Wednesday. And until next time, bye for now.